Welcome back to What's New in StarCraft. Today, joined back with Kevin, Gooder Clan.
Yo,
Welcome back, dude.
Gooder Clan represent. Nice to be back.
Welcome back. We're just gonna, because you're not fully all moved in and standard and ready yet, we're gonna just play some co-op. But I want to talk to you today about the DeepMind games. I know you haven't watched all of them, but you watched 2 of them and you've seen the ending score, so you know basically what happens, but haven't seen all the details of everything. But overall, like, we talked about it a little bit before, but what do you feel about, like, the balance that they're using for, do you feel like DeepMind is balanced, or do you think that it's I don't know what gender it is. I'm not going to assume anything. It's 2019. But what its balance is. Ready up whenever you're ready to.
Well, I think that they've definitely taken into consideration the balance, because otherwise, what's the point, right?
Yeah.
And the amount of work they've put into the back end for the AI seems like it's kind of, why would you do that to throw it out the window? It's not like they're just doing it as a fun little project. They've done this with Go, and they've done this with other games, and they've done it with very serious situations where it's like, this isn't just like a proof of concept where it's like, oh, it's a computer playing chess against somebody.
Yeah.
Back in the day when it's like, oh, computers could kind of cheat and stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's like actually like AI, and
Yeah.
they're taking it very seriously. So I think if there is any favor, the only place I can see it is where I can see the whole map.
Yeah.
But then again, it did say, hey, it only actually focuses on these areas. So what does it mean by focusing? Like, oh, it can only actually see these areas when it moves around? And then it has like a mini map, but the mini map it perceives the mini map differently than we perceive the mini map. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
But,
Ready up.
Yeah.
Click on the ready.
Up here. I'm in the completely wrong screen. Here we go.
Good.
Ready.
Good. But no, I agree with that. I agree with that in some aspects. Like, as you said, DeepMind until now it's had 2 games basically. It's done, what is it, chess and then Go?
Just Go, and then they did Dota.
Dota, okay, but that's a MOBA, and okay. But
yeah, there's some things. I think they did something else too, but
regardless, when you look at something like chess and Go, there is...
Go's much more impressive than chess, actually.
I agree with that, but there's not a control. It's all about decision making. So I 100% give DeepMind the benefit that it has amazing decision making skills. As a sentient, or not a sentient, as a non-sentient AI, it's making really amazing decisions. Oh, I hate this map. No, we're not playing this. We're quitting out. This map sucks. I'm sorry. Not this one. This is the super loud one that like just wrecks your mic every time you play it. Anyway, but like decision making wise, it's very good. I like that aspect of it. I think that's very polished. One thing with StarCraft though, that other games, it does, I guess, do it a little bit with Dota, but I don't know how the balance of Dota was at all. But like playing at speed at the same time is something that they're trying to balance in. I saw some things about how fast it's playing, and it averages about like 300 and some actions per minute is what it said. Now, okay, that's fine. But when you're looking at a pro player, a lot of those actions, especially in like Zerg and stuff like that, is based on like how fast you're making units, right? Because you can make units super quick. Now, with Protoss, I'm not saying Protoss is easy, but 300 APM as a Protoss player is way different than 300 APM as a Zerg player, to be quite honest. And I mean, I've played all the races up to diamond level, so I feel like I'm not completely ridiculous, like stupid when it comes to this kind of stuff. But 200 actions per minute, okay, so that's including like if you're playing a Protoss, the micro that it can do is like impossibly non-human. I don't know how to explain it, but like it plays perfect. You know what I mean? Like it plays absolutely perfectly, and I don't know if that is something that we can say is balanced yet. That's the only big gripe that I have against it, is like, okay, you made this sentient AI that can make decisions, awesome, but it's also playing at a 100% win rate against pro players, and even Serral isn't a 100% win rate, you know what I mean? Like, I think they need to key it back until it has a 50-50, or 51% win rate against the top players. That's my opinion about this. I think it's not balanced until they find that sweet spot of it's not winning 100% of the games against everything. There's obviously something that's superhuman about it.
Yeah.
That's my big gripe about it. And that's kind of the lens that I was looking at it when I was watching.
No time for romance, husband. Enemies are on the way.
But as far as like an AI, yeah, it's super brilliant. Like, absolutely fantastically amazing. I think that it's going to be very interesting to see how it develops in the future, and I really want it to develop in the future. But I don't want to go out and say that it's perfect right now. I don't think anyone's trying to say it's perfect right now, but it's bothering me that people are like, oh my god, it's like the new thing. Like, well,
Enemy Protoss signatures
I don't know.
detected.
It's interesting for sure, though.
Yeah. But did you see it's like apparently like it's Blink Stalker micro against
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, so basically, I don't want to give anything away too much, but what is the counter to Stalkers? If you're playing Protoss versus Protoss.
To stalkers?
Yeah, what's the counter to just mass Stalker?
Phoenixes?
Try again.
I haven't played in like 2 months.
I know, Immortals. Right?
Immortals.
Right, so like one Immortal can kill like on average of 5 Stalkers, right? It was to the point where like Immortals weren't killing. It had Immortals versus Mana. Or Mana had Immortals versus just like Blink Stalker, and it basically just straight up outplayed.
I see.
And like, it basically won against a non-counterable thing because its micro was like impeccable. So that's when I was like, okay, I think there's still balance to be done with this at the time being. I don't think it's perfect yet.
You're engaging the opponent.
Do you need a hand over there?
Nah, I'm getting it. I'm just killing all these little zealots. Wanna go expand?
I'd love to.
What's going on?
Scanner's picking up a void shard near your location. Your objective is to take it out.
We shall be the end of it.
Do you have Alarak? No, that's not Alarak. It's sorry, stupid.
The space platform is ready. I hear.
That's
Oh,
okay.
look, something's coming to murder us again.
I've got my ultimate thing to stop it,
You
but
sweet talker.
so which games did you actually watch 100% when you were
Just the first one.
just the first one?
100%
Alright.
the first one.
Okay. Sorry, I'm focusing on the game a little bit much. Let me see. Which one is the one for? There we go.
You okay over down there?
Yep.
Oh yeah, your stuff is blowing the shit up.
We're good.
You're under attack. Siege up.
Boom.
Big job, huh?
Amuse me.
SCV ready.
Okay. Let's get us some rates. As soon as I get some minerals. Oh shit.
Go ahead.
Upgrade complete.
Sorry. Once we get a little bit more maxed out, I think we'll be able to chat a little bit easier.
Yeah.
What's going on? The Dominion fleet can disembark anytime.
Second.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Okay.
I like the sound of that.
Okay. So. All right.
SCV ready.
So when you're
Try anything.
so again, your basic first impression of Deep Mine. Deep Mine? Am I saying this right? I always think that's the wrong name. Your first impression of
pretty sure.
DeepMind is, did you feel like, I mean, like, I haven't done that much research on DeepMind before the StarCraft thing. Like, I didn't really even know that this was a thing at all. Have you done any actual research on it besides like how it's besides the StarCraft one? Like you said, it's done other other
I've seen
things.
stuff where it takes like obstacles and tries to get like different creatures to get through obstacles, and it'll keep trying over and over. And I've seen it do the Go stuff. I remember watching a few documentaries on that.
SCV ready.
How is its win rate?
Yep.
Well, I think they start from the ground up for each one, though.
Oh yeah, they
Look alive,
start from the
Commanders.
ground up for
It
each
won't
one,
be long
but
before that
like
void
is
shard decimates the city.
when it plays Go and stuff like that, is it like this like ridiculous
Darlings.
like never loses kind of a thing or what?
Draft in motion.
I can't remember. It's been so long since I saw the documentary. I think it lost for sure. At
Alright.
first, it was very simple, very simply.
Okay,
coded.
Commanders.
So I think
Let's
they're
get to
putting
work.
something. I think
Multiple void
now
shards
that
are active on the
they're
field.
showing it, they're showing a
Eliminate
much
them
more
with extreme
um,
prejudice.
Sophisticated version of it, right?
sophisticated
Yeah.
thing.
Are you always
That makes sense. I mean, that's good. I'm fine with that. I don't mind having a PC that's winning against like all the best players in the world. I have no issues with that. My issue is that I don't think it's balanced right now. It's able to beat players that are pro level players 100% of the time. And I mean, even Serral versus what is it? Serral versus Stats in the GSL finals. It wasn't 100%. Like Serral lost maps. And the fact of the matter was, like, when the first game you saw it when it was when TLO, Liquid TLO brought in the drone to the base. It was like taking so many workers off of its mineral line. It wasn't playing optimal, so it had like kind of a bad start. And then even after that, it still like crushed this pro player. And I was just like, really? Is this really happening? Like, this is really what it is now? So that was just my little like,
are you
but I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased.
have to have
That I want humans to be top of the game.
Yeah.
Who called in the fleet? Oh, really? What is it?
amuse me?
Okay, I got battle
Hostile forces
cruisers.
sighted. Be on alert.
I'll try it.
I said that was just a bit too close.
Rate the waiting orders.
Is that so? Are you always
Whoa, they're all over me.
Prepare our detection. The enemy is deploying.
Your allies being
That
attacked.
What the
pilot's
hell?
gonna
Why is my-
ransack the city at a time like this? I know it's a personal request, but if you can, please kill them all.
Ah, there they are.
Construct a platform so the strike fighters can support us.
Oh, all my stuff dead. Like all of it.
I like the sound of that.
You good? I'm here. We're Gucci. We're Gucci.
I'm a dragoon once more.
Your upgrade's done.
Okay. So I think again, I want you to watch the rest of the games against the DeepMind, and I want you to take a look at. Do you think this is honestly fair? Like it's beating these pro players this level
Never falter.
100% of the time. Is this really where the gaming needs to be right now for something like an AI? I think personally, it's overpowered right now. This is my personal opinion.
Well, the idea is
Your
that
allies under attack. Help!
it theoretically can't be over. The idea is that it has the same playing field as any other player.
Except that it has
This
perfect
is what
micro
I do.
at
Detecting newly
kind of an
summoned void shards.
impossibly
It's
human
our
level.
job to blast
That's
them
my
apart.
biggest thing. The control it has. I think you'll notice it when you see it actually play against the Immortals, and you see its like honest to god perfect Link micro. Then maybe it'll change your mind.
Don't let them catch
But-
you off guard.
That's the thing about the
Okay,
Dominion.
there it is.
Even in a crisis, our rule of law holds firm.
Ready for service.
Okay, I'm gonna go back home and heal up my shit real quick.
I like you, sweet.
Okay, Vikings, no. Wraiths, Ravens.
Where oh where shall I teleport this station?
My fleet is ready for deployment.
Battlefield conditions.
What's going on? You're the boss.
Our allies'
Wait a
base is
second.
threatened.
There you go.
Upgrade complete.
Should be pretty good.
Your allies' base is besieged.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
Reporting in.
Oh, I have Dark Templars.
Did you not
Your
know that you had
allies
Dark
under
Templars?
attack.
Oh,
Upgrade complete.
Oh, they're in your base?
yeah.
Oh shit, sorry. Here we go. I got you some detection right here. Here you go.
It's funny because I have queued up some detection, but it's.
Oh, that's rough.
It didn't go.
That's rough. Okay. Here. I'm gonna click this Raven on your Phoenix. So the Raven stays with your Phoenix now. So you have detection. So enjoy your detection.
Okay.
I like
I think
gonna
I
make-
have detection now.
A whole bunch
maybe?
of
Big job, huh? In the rear with the gear.
Scanning that.
Hmm?
Awaiting.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Got something for me to kill. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Where's your army?
We're in the middle here.
Your upgrade's done.
Phoenix, you still have. Okay, good. Yep. Good. All right. Okay. All
Ignite your
right.
blades, my warriors. The enemy comes for our base.
More Vikings.
I'm listening. All right.
I like the sound of that.
Biggest problem now, I don't have any Vespian gas because that's what those things are really pumping out.
I'd love
I'm gonna
to
make a
help.
whole bunch of smaller units real quick.
Our allies are being attacked. Leave them alone.
Here we go. I've got a Reaper army now. This is such a weird character to play.
I'd love to help.
Oh, I forgot about these. 200.
Not enough Vespian gas.
I need more
Price
gas, yeah.
controlled. Only 5 gas per
Shit, I
barrel.
forgot about these. Gatlin drones.
Insufficient Vespian gas.
Is that so?
Not enough Vespian gas. It's faceless. Really? Insufficient Vespian
Alright,
gas.
so here we've got 5 minutes. So at the 5-minute mark in 16
Not
seconds, so
enough
let's
Vespian
push
gas.
up.
Price controlled. Only 5 gas per barrel.
I've got like all my alts and stuff like that.
Sounds good.
Insufficient Vespian gas.
These wretched pirates are about to get a hell of a lot more than they
go.
bargained for. Take them out.
Push up towards here.
You require more Vespian gas.
No one does it like me.
Battle is finished. Battle is finished. Bigger, faster, stronger, upgraded.
All fleet personnel move out.
Our allies are in combat.
Alrighty.
Keep it up.
Sometimes your destructive power impresses.
Another battle cruiser.
Mira.
Countdown showing that void shards are going to activate soon. That's not good.
Okay, how's my army?
Add-on complete.
Not today, Amon. We'll obliterate every void shard you stick in the ground.
Vikings.
Another
okay.
victory for the Purifiers.
Things are almost back under control. This is the last group of void shards. Let's take
7.
back our city.
800.
Enemies are heading
Ah,
for us.
Christ,
Don't
come
let
on.
them catch you off guard.
Who called in the fleet?
Your allies under attack. Help!
Okay, I'm gonna send you a whole shitload of Reapers. Oh well, never mind. Still got the detection over here? Nope, damn it, you don't have detection anymore. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There you go. There you go. I don't know where those ravens keep going. Oh, there's one just sitting here. That's good.
Our allies are in combat.
I like the sound of that.
Okay. Yeah, let's go kill this thing. Okay.
Great awaiting orders.
This is fun.
Alright. Kill it! Yes!
Pirate ship neutralized. Nothing worse than pirates and traitors.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
I'm gonna get 250 minerals.
I like the sound.
Get some more Reapers. I'll just max out on Reapers really quick and I'll send in the big Reaper rush.
Insufficient Vespian gas.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. What's it worth?
Alright, I'll just put all the
It's
Reapers
like
in my
so.
squad too. Got
Wow,
Air Army,
you're capped out. Time to make some room.
Reapers. 5.
What? You want something?
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go send in some Reapers.
Man,
Alright, let's see if I can get any Reapers in here real quick.
fair enough.
Oops.
Yes, indeed. I'm listening.
Your allies being attacked. Oh no! Where?
This is ridiculous.
Alright.
There you go. Reapers for the win, baby.
Your allies being attacked. Oh no! Where? Your allies under attack. Help!
I see your reputation.
Alright, I'm gonna bring my Reapers in.
These
Pull
void
ahead.
shards are dropping like flies.
There we go.
Are we done yet?
Oh look, something's coming
Almost
to
got-
murder us again.
Almost got it.
Need to move against the void shards
Almost
soon.
got it.
We're running out of time.
Our allies are being attacked. Leave them alone.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
The space platform is ready.
Looks like you nixed another void shard, commanders.
Nice.
I'm impressed.
GG.
That's
Nice.
all of the void
Alright.
shards.
So,
The city is ours.
that was
You
fun.
hear that, Amon? The
So basically, we
Dominion
had
is
like a
not so
4-minute
easily
conversation at
defeated.
the beginning of this, but yeah, I think that it's a cool idea. It's a cool concept. I think they still have to work out a lot of bugs, but the overall idea of the deep mine needs to be a 50-50 win rate if they want it to be set. If they want to just know how to like completely obliterate a pro level player, good job. They've already done that.
Yeah.
I also want it to play other than Protoss. Like right now, it's good at Protoss versus Protoss, but I feel that's a very
Right.
difficult matchup to begin with, the mirror matches, right? To be able to play a Protoss versus Zerg or a Protoss versus Terran and to deal with all of that. And I've not seen it like deal with a cannon rush yet either. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of
It
weird
also
things.
bugged me that they put him against a guy that doesn't usually play Protoss. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
why didn't they pick? Could they
Well-
not pick?
Well, they
someone
did.
else?
They did also put him against Mana. They did play him against Mana, who is a
Oh, I didn't see
professional
that.
Protoss player, and it's the same kind of result where he just lost every game against a professional Protoss player. So that was like when I watched. I had the same opinion too. When I first watched him play against Liquid TLO, I was like, oh, this isn't a max. This isn't a pro Protoss. This is just a pro player, which is still he could beat me in any game that I'm playing him in. But it's not a pro play. It's not a pro Protoss. Then they put it against a pro Protoss, Mana, and they did it. They have not put it against one of the pro Korean Protosses, which I'm sorry, they're head and shoulders above any of the other foreigner pro Protosses, right? So I still want it to play some Korean players, but then after it plays the Korean players, I want it to play opposite of just PvP on different maps. You know what I mean? Like right now, it's just on Catalyst. It's just PvP, right? It doesn't have the ability to do all the other maps. It doesn't have the ability to do all the other races. I mean, there's a lot of going on in StarCraft. So if they made an AI that is the best PvP AI in the world, fantastic, good job. I would suggest also in that aspect, tone it down to have a 50-50 win rate against the pros, and then look at where they are there. And then have it when it's... I don't know how you would tone it back. Like the decision-making side of it, sure. Have it be the most genius player ever. Because that's something that I feel like we as humans don't really have a good level of like how much can someone really comprehend and like make a decision based on information. But as far as just like it can play at 300 perfect actions per second. Okay. Like that's totally unimpressive to me. If it can just play faster than the other player. I mean, I would lose against a Master 1 player if he was playing 500 useful actions a minute against me. I just can't play that efficiently, that clean, that well. So he would 100% beat me 10 out of 10 times. But at the same time, the decision-making skills, I can get better at that having more and more practice. They can, I mean, as a computer, it's able to learn much quicker because it doesn't like need a second time to like remember something. It's like, nope, that's it, perfect from now on, which is awesome.
Yeah,
That's like the whole
theoretically.
point of AI. That's the cool part of it. But I want to see it beat someone based on the decisions it's making. I've not seen it do that. I've seen it make bad decisions, like pulling all of your workers when one probe comes into your base, and like doing a one base all in. Okay, great. Those are ways to play the game. But I've not seen it like do something where, okay, I'm going to attack into his third and then send a Liberator into his main while I'm pulling his attention away. I've never seen it do anything like that in Protoss, even with a Warp Prism. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it do Warp Prism Micro, but its Warp Prism's always just like in the open somewhere. And it just out micros it every time I see it play. So I've never seen it make a win based on a decision that it's made yet. Okay, it decided to go this composition. Okay, it decided to attack into this point. But that's it. Like, to me, that's really it. It decided to turtle up and go carrier. Okay, yeah, these are all ways to play, and it can do it very clean and efficiently, but where's the logic? Like, where's the actual decision-making style of it? I don't see that right now. And that's what they're boasting about. They're like, we made this genius AI. Well, right now, it's just a super elite PC which can see the whole minimap. Like, I'm not impressed at all yet. But I think in the future, if they add those extra little pieces into that puzzle, then I'll be extremely interested. And I hope, honestly, you can even get something like that in the next StarCraft like patch or something. Like they put like an AI level of like you can play DeepMind. Like how awesome would it be to practice against that? Because then like us scrubs down here in the pleb leagues, we can't practice against pro players.
Release some documentation on the whole thing rather than just a video that we saw.
Yeah, exactly. That would also be cool. But I would like to play it. Like, if I was able to play a pro player constantly, I would get so much better, so much faster. Because all of my shit, it's like, you know, when we play Overwatch, we play with, like, the dudes that are, like, way above us in Overwatch. And then when we get onto the ladder and play people that are, like, our quote-unquote rank, we stomp the shit out of them. Because we've been playing people above that level. And we lose constantly. But then when we back down, it would be so much better to play, like, a DeepMind in the game and let it just crush me every time, but get slowly and slowly like able to live 10 seconds longer, 10 seconds longer, defend that push, defend this push, and then get on the ladder, and I'm like, all right, I'm Master 3 already. Like, you know, like that would be really cool. But right now, I've not seen anything that convinces me that it's a StarCraft player. It is a machine that can out-micro the fuck out of any pro in a PvP only on one map, which it can see fully.
Right.
It's impressive. That's very impressive, but it's not enough for me yet. I wanted to play some Koreans, and I wanted to play on different maps, and I wanted to play against different players. Like, can you imagine it playing against SOS? Like how non-standard SOS plays and how fucking crazy he does shit, like proxies and things like that. It's not. I would love to see that. That's what I want to see with this. So that's my opinion, but I wanted to hear what you had to say too. So try to make this video.
Yeah, no, that's good. Awesome.
Yeah, but thanks for chatting, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
In the video now.
Perfect.
For the people that are watching, let me know in the comments if you think we had like a discussion here at the end and one at the beginning, and then the middle was just a co-op match. But
Yeah.
let me know in the comments what you guys think. We'll be happy to read them. Thanks for watching. See you again.
Thank you.